Oh, hey, can I get invite, please?
It's a one-person thing. But yeah, once I
Not,
finish doing the
yeah, I
30
mean,
meters.
not like like for the range and stuff, but like, yeah, I guess when you're done.
All right, so there's your 20 meters. I'm gonna do 30 now.
That,
Oh my God!
it got worse.
Yeah. Now I'm at 30 meters, and it seems like two round bursting might be the good idea, and I'm aiming at his ankle.
Hmm, weird.
And you'll see why. I've only hit the head maybe twice.
Really?
Like, 30 meters. Here's every bit of targeting, and I've hit the head, I'm gonna say twice, because the third one that's just above it, like where a hat would be,
Mm-hmm.
is not close enough to the head. It would be like a skid mark on their head. But I'm aiming at
Oh,
the
wow.
ankle. I'm aiming at the ankle!
Oh my god.
Yeah, so this thing is great in about maximum 20 meters.
Max 20 meters
But best
tops.
in 10, I'm gonna say 15 is the absolute best accuracy you're gonna get, but there's no 15.
Yeah, no way in
But
hell.
hey, now we know that the PDW sucks at long range, but you can absolutely do everything at about 20 meters range.
Yeah, exactly.
So perfect CQC weapon.
Literally. Literally the
Yes.
perfect CQB.
Let me invite you.
Please do.
But, but my body was just like, no, burp. It slammed the burp button.
It's like,
I literally did that.
ah.
It's like that, it's like it was talking about one chick after eating
Oh.
the oyster, and it's just eject button.
What? Don't tell
You
me
need to
that
watch
when you...
Osmosis Jones.
Maybe.
It's a good.
Don't tell me that when your teacher goes to the bathroom and tells no other teachers that tell the teachers to come in, but you have that snitch in the class. What?
Is this person okay?
Am I okay? Did I have a stroke with that?
I don't know. Let me hop on your stream and see. Come on,
Oh,
stream
no,
it.
I get it. I get it. I
I'm
get
still gonna
it.
hop on your stream because it's my job to moderate.
Yes, even though I don't get paid for it.
Bro, that's any American school.
Literally. Actually,
It's every American.
I think it's some European schools too, like very limited, but
Very few.
they're there.
Like maybe Australia, but
Australia and England.
although I feel like England, it's more likely you're gonna get stabbed than you are gonna get beaten.
It's their gang members, in my opinion, are less scary than ours.
Dude, our gang members got AK-47s and MAC-10s. What has England got? A 9mm. A
No,
single semi-automatic 9mm at most.
that's bolt action.
It's a bolt-action pistol that fires a 22 long rifle. You know what better
Literally.
yet? It shoots the Calibri. They just get a Calibri. That's
It's
their form of gun.
like
It's a damn Calibri.
it just go dink, dink, dink,
It's
dink,
just a
dink.
Calibri. It's like at most it's gonna tickle you. It's like, hey, guess what? Tickle, tickle, tickle.
It's literally they had. I'm not saying like. I mean, where am I going with this?
I don't know. Where are you going with this?
I don't know. Sex. I don't know.
Yes, sex. Let's talk about anime. Let's talk some good anime waifus.
Mmm. You're thinking of Nami, right?
I don't watch enough anime.
Fuck.
I
I
literally the only animes I've watched: One Piece, the older forms of Pokemon.
I've only seen a few episodes of the older Pokemon.
See,
I've
what
seen
else have
Black
I
Butler,
seen?
Blue Exorcist, Spy X. I recently finished up Spy X Family. I can't wait for season 2. Um,
Hellsing is a pretty good anime.
I haven't watched it yet.
So good. I need to remember where I saw it. One of my buddies gave me an anime website, and I was using it just so I could watch that.
It's called Pornhub.
No. Although that show is extremely sexual. I wish I was kidding. In the first, like, 2 episodes, the chick got groped and then promptly murdered.
Oh!
Like...
Oh, I've also seen... So, I will admit this. I'm not proud of it.
Not your proudest wank?
No. Not my proudest, sexiest time with a girlfriend.
Oh, no.
So... She lived in an apartment, and her mom was in the next room, and so we tried to keep quiet, and she put on fucking Fairy Tale. I was like, really? You chose the quietest anime ever?
Bro, who the fuck chooses quiet animes? You gotta get that one that makes you have to, like, soundproof your house.
Literally. If you ain't trying to keep it a secret from your mom, you ain't living.
I'm gonna forward this to you because this is stupid and funny.
Uh-oh.
This was like when the Corona was kind of brand new.
Say one more thing, I cough on you.
So good.
I love it. That's
what it was.
That's what I'm gonna say that every time when somebody tries to be like,
don't get near me, you're probably infested. Say one more thing and I cough on you.
Say one more thing and I cough on you.
I will send you to Jupiter.
I will send you to Mars.
I will send you to Jesus.
I will send you to next week.
How you got the anime kid? How you got the anime kid in your class? Every class has it.
Every
single one I've ever been in has that one weeb.
I'm one of them. I was that kid. Except I didn't talk about it 24/7. I knew. I also knew like somebody that was very into like Metal Gear Solid and anime stuff.
Hey, Metal Gear Solid is good.
True, but that's all they could talk about, and it was quite getting annoying.
Yeah, that would get annoying. Okay, true story. You know the whole thing around Kyle and that name?
No.
The whole, like, Kyles are dicks?
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, true story. I met a Kyle who was like that, and he tried to fight me in high school.
He can sure shit try.
Oh, he did. He tried. After I turned around, he punched me in the back of the head. I promptly whipped around, socked him in the face, grabbed him, and pinned him to the wall and started trying to knee him in the dick.
Sprint your legs!
No, because here's what he was doing. Guess what it took to get me off of him? It took a whole ass football player's shoulder tackle to get me off.
Holy shit, dude!
It was into multiple tables, by the way.
Dude, you
I thought
a fucking jock had to do that?
Yeah.
That's unheard of.
And it's funny too because even the jock was standing up for this piece of Kyle, like this guy was a hero or something. And I got in trouble for it pretty freaking hard. Like obviously, I got in and I got suspended, but it was like. It's one of those things where, like, you can understand, like, I hate Kyles now, and I 100% agree with the whole, like, Kyles are pieces of shit, and they really are. Like, there's no excuse to be a Kyle.
Oh yeah, no
like,
doubt.
If your name was Kyle, you're probably a piece of shit. I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. You're probably a piece of shit.
I'm glad my name ain't Kyle.
Seriously. I don't know if we'd be friends if your name was Kyle.
I don't think we'd be this close if I was Kyle.
This kid, I don't know what he was thinking. Like, don't get me wrong, I don't work out. I look super scrawny. But I got some legs. Like, think of a kangaroo. I would fuck your day up if I got a kick on you.
Dude.
Like, it's... Like, I got some legs. I got some chunky legs.
I also look skinny, but I kind of have Like if you put a weapon in my like a handheld weapon in my hand, I will gladly beat the shit out of you.
Dude, I probably could have killed that kid by just I did not want to headshot him like that, but I did.
Disgraceful. Anyway.
Like, I probably could have chokeslammed this kid, and I could have barely lifted up, I could barely lift up anything with my arms, but if you got my legs, it's close to 300 pounds that I could do with my legs.
Like, I did track for 2 years, and that's, like, I mainly did leg workouts. I barely did any arms.
I never did leg workouts, but when we had, the workout day where we got, like, the weight room and everything, I actually went to the leg weight thing, and I was just like, let's see how much I can actually lift with just my legs. It turned out to be close to 300 or 400 pounds.
Holy shit!
I got some fucking legs on me, dude. Is it just me, or does every teacher have a...
Not all of them. Not all of them.
Not all of them, a good majority do.
Yeah, well, yeah, a good majority...
I feel bad for that Mozzie. I feel so bad for that Mozzie.
Oh shit, there's more! Wait, do you take team damage? No, okay.
No. Oh. Ouch.
Owie. I will send you to Mars. Ow!
Yeah, I'm going in.
Nice.
I teabagged after that. There was no way not.
Oh yeah, I saw that. I saw that.
Oh, that was good. But no, for some reason, I don't know what that Kyle's problem was. I just told him he was a dumbass, and he got super pissed. I turned around, because he was just like, "Ayo, close and lock the door, so that way the teacher can't come in." I was just like, "You're an idiot. I'm not doing that. I'm not getting in trouble for your stupid ass idea." And the first thing he did, as soon as I turned around, is punches me. I'm like, firstly, you're a bitch for doing that. Like, if you're gonna fight me, you fight me head on. You don't cower.
That's why there's a thing called honor fights, dumbass.
I know. He didn't have a form of honor though. He's the type of kid that would bring a pocket knife because someone told him he was stupid. He's that kind of kid.
Oh, he's that type of like, I will fuck you up, like all bark no bite.
Yeah. He's pretty much all talk but no walk. And it is the funniest thing, because when he does walk, he gets put into his place. Like, I saw him once after that, and he looked at me and promptly looked away.
Ooh.
I knew I whooped his ass like that, and I really didn't. He probably could have put a giant bruise on the back of my head.
I was only using 10% of my power.
I didn't know I was capable of fighting until that day. Like, I'd never gotten into a proper, like, fist fight until that day in particular.
Yeah.
And that was the day I turned out to be that one person. Like, I got suspended pretty hard that year, and I really didn't care, because that was possibly the most worthy fight I ever had. My dad wasn't happy about that, and I even told him, he threw the first punch, I wasn't gonna let him walk away without at least a couple bruises.
Yeah.
And he went, but that's not okay. What would you rather me do? Beat him over the head with a chair?
Fuck it, I don't know.
Like, even my stepdad, you know, of course he's like, don't do it, but if someone's gonna throw a punch, put them in their place.
See, that's the one thing I've always got scared about. It's because it's like, again, it's like the pounding and pounding of every little minute thing that I do is somehow gonna put me in fucking prison.
Well, I mean, like, yeah, that does go on a record, but it's mainly just like a psychological record of all things. And honestly, I can justify that. And as long as you can justify it, I feel like you're fine.
Well, here's
like,
the thing.
Oh, this person started punching me. As long as you have a witness, you're fine.
See, there are a lot of people that I wanted to get in fights with, but I was like, this ain't fucking worth it.
That's the point.
I'm about to graduate. It's not worth it. It's maybe.
And that's kind of what happened in that scenario. By the way, that kid, I'm pretty sure, is still in that high school. He got held back, I'm pretty sure, because of that. He was not a good student at all. Like, I mean, anytime I was in a class with him, he got kicked out.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, he was that kid in school. And then that day happened, and I saw him maybe twice. And each time he just looked away and ran, essentially.
See, I've been called some pretty nasty shit, and you know, it's mainly been online, but really, I feel like it's been in person too. Although I don't really pay much attention
Oh
to it
no,
because, like,
everyone.
I don't give a shit. But
Right.
uh, but I think I was waiting. I think this was my first girlfriend, or I was waiting on a friend. I don't remember. But
Okay.
it was something. But I was wearing like a t-shirt, some shorts, some long socks, and tennis shoes, and my blue cardigan that I have behind my chair. And all of a sudden, the two females, mind you, they're of cultured descent. Um,
Which kind? Black, white, Native American?
uh, Mixed of
Just say it as it is.
black and white. One of them was
Or
black and white.
Caucasian?
Like
Isn't that Caucasian?
one
Is that what
was
it's called?
no, one was actually no, they were both mixed. Um, I don't know what type of mix they were, but they were mixed. Um, and
So they were mixed colors.
yeah,
So cream. We'll just say they're cream colored
they
for
were
right
cream.
now.
They're more like caramel, but cream is good.
Okay. Caramel cream. There we go.
Sure, but all I hear, like, out of the corner of my eye, because I do marching band and I'm supposed to use the corner of my eyes. Um, Out of the corner of my eye, I just see one of them look me up and down and go, ugh. It's like, you ain't looking too pretty either, bitch.
I hate when women do that, and then as soon as we have to judge them, they get super.
They get all offended.
They get worked up over something like that, and it's like, you just did the same thing to me. It
Where'd you
is
go?
the exact same situation. I went to the dock thing.
Okay.
What is it? The sailboats. Sorry.
Okay, you went to the sailboats, okay.
But no, I hate when people do that. It's like, I judge people too, but I do it silently.
Yeah, it's like,
Because I'm not a piece of
with,
shit.
with my ADHD, I'm looking all over the fucking place, and sometimes I just stare at one person, and I don't mean to, and I don't realize it until, they say something, he's like, hey, could you quit staring? It's like, oh, sorry, it's ADHD.
Oh, yeah. And that's pretty much what it's like. It's like I drew a lot through high school, and people would always be like, "Hey, yo, you're shit." Well, it's better than what most people can do. Most people give up when they stop lining. I'll just restart and go, okay, so here was my mistake last time.
Mine was my ADHD thing is music, mainly because that's how I started.
Oh, that's pretty much a part of mine as well. Is I'll be like in the lunchroom eating my lunch. I'll have like an earbud in, and then my other one's like half in or something.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
then I'll just be drawing, and like normally I don't do female characters. I finally did one for my mother, and I ended up doing Sally and Jack Skellington.
Mm-hmm.
And apparently I did a pretty good Sally. I don't have a picture of it, but
Damn, she's got it hung up.
oh no, she does, because that was the first attempt ever that I did of a female character bust specifically.
Mm-hmm.
And it's just like, I don't normally draw busts. I usually draw eyes and I draw facial features.
Yeah.
And on occasion, I'll do like a full body thing. But doing women is not something I'm capable of doing for some reason. But I finally decided I'm going to do a female because she wanted a Jack Skellington and Sally. And I was just like, oh, sweet, well, I can try that. And I was like, I'll start with a female character first because I don't know how long it's going to take me. It took me 2 or 3 days.
Well, that's not bad.
Considering it takes me a couple hours to just do an eyeball properly, though. Because I like to put detail when I do eyeballs. When I do an eyeball, I mean I put like the little lines that your eyes have, your iris.
Yeah.
I make it in different lengths. Hell, I've even done serpent eyes at one point, and I would do those almost pristine.
5 seconds.
And hell, I would put like scarring on the eyes. I want to draw Glaz's eyes. That's something I want to do now. I want to draw Glaz's eyes. Glaz has such a beautiful shade of blue to his eyes, and I want it.
Please. By the
I
way,
wish I was kidding. I am so gay for Glaz.
by the way,
Just
that's
the eyes.
that's mainly in the movies, buddy.
Oh, I know. But there are people who have like really nice blue eyes like that, though.
No, not you.
Oh, what is he talking about? Hold on. Dude, quiet kids don't have guns. I was considered a quiet kid in school.
Same.
Here, back up real quick. I'm gonna here open the door properly.
Oh, don't go that way.
Oh, we can go that way. I got the thing. Remember? I just need the. Hang on,
Yeah,
I got this. You ready?
but I'm at 10 HP.
Rolling a wheel.
Crap, wrong way. I can't see anything. Can you?
Nope.
Back up though, because there's a claymore. Right there.
Okay.
Just back up. I love Sen's ability, but it's so.
It's
inhibiting.
it's
both sides.
literally. If you
so
just.
I'm gonna assume.
Okay, this one's safe.
Go.
Oh, barbed wire. Fun.
Oh, hello.
Not fun. Owie. Run away, Jake. Just run.
I scared that person, I think.
Nice try, you idiot. Nice try, idiot. Because it's a general rule, really. It's a general rule of, like, you're not supposed to bring firearms or any type of weaponry inside of a school besides a school resource officer.
Oh, you whore.
Oh, what a
Sorry,
bitch.
That came out really harsh. Yeah, no shit. That's like a general law. Like, the only reason a kid is gonna bring a gun to school is if they want to be killed.
Literally, I'm not getting into that because I have experience in that field. Mainly because I thought about it.
But it happens to everyone at least once.
Yeah.
The funny thing is, too, like, at one point, apparently some people ended up running by the high school I was going to with a hunting rifle.
The fuck?
Yeah, and I don't understand what it was. I never will understand that scenario.
Been eliminated.
But,
Oh, there was some people at my school that volunteered to get tased.
I mean, hey, it's a fun experience for all.
Actually, no, it was at my old school before I moved over here. So at my old school,
my mom got exposed to tear gas.
Ooh, fun.
Yeah, it was when she was in boot camp.
Oh yeah, that's a standard.
Yeah, that was a standard. I'm gonna let your stream know about this. So my biological mom, she's a badass. All right, she actually knew a Navy SEAL, as in like Blackbeard, essentially, almost a guy. It was a guy. And he was a Navy SEAL. My mom knew a Navy SEAL personally, I guess. And, you know, I asked about it. I was like, hey, do you guys, like, actually go through, like, tear gas and taser training? And she went, oh, yeah, and it sucks like a motherfucker.
Oh yeah, it sucks like hell.
And I asked her about, like, the whole, like, do they make you put on, like, a gas mask before you go into there, and then they expose you to the tear gas and everything? And she went, so here's the process, and she explained the process. And luckily she never got deployed because she got pregnant with me as well.
She got lucky.
Yeah, that, and also it's funny because she actually told me on a little bit of my birthing, like before I was in her belly. She told, like, the way she explained it is they really wanted a kid, my mom and him, my dad, and they ended up going with the witchcraft side of things even. And they did a little bit. They went to a person who knew about that stuff, and I became a witch baby. That's the best way I've explained it. Is I'm a witch baby because not only did my parents want me to conceive me, but they made sure of it with witchcraft.
That would explain your sixth sensiveness.
Oh no, my mom actually had that too. When she was pregnant with me, she would see deceased people, specifically elders, it seemed. And I always thought that was fascinating. Because I always saw stories about it, and only like 2 years ago, I think now, have I finally found out that I'm a medium. like shortly after you and I were doing that stuff and all that.
Yeah. Oh, I should probably shield up.
Yeah. No, but like after like 2 years, that happened.
Fuck! You got my head.
I know. After the gunshots in your school, your friends sat there by their friends' dead bodies. It's not very common for...
That's not really... I mean...
And also, shutting down the school does not work that way. They have to shut down the school even before that.
Like, they gotta...
If you don't know the process,
they have to know...
do not get to talk.
They gotta know
where the threat is. They have to know how to kill it. They have to know
gotta
what consequences.
They gotta have all the details at the exact same time.
Pretty much, because if think of it this way, soldiers when they're like doing breach and clears, like what we're doing, they cut the pie, which is a fascinating thing because that's pretty much exactly how to describe it, and that's because they don't want to get shot. So it's like, yeah, cut the pie, guys. That's pretty much what they have to do. They have to thoroughly sweep the school because if this guy is still alive.
I get it.
Yeah, they have to cut the
I had to visualize it. I had to. I literally had to visualize it. Like as soon as it said cut the pie, I was like, "What the fuck?"
Well, yeah, no shit in Texas that happened, but here's the thing. Like, think of it this way. You could say anything, but until you have proof and start doing like, there's a couple channels of YouTubers who became, like, absolute psychopaths.
Oh, yeah.
That was something they did. They kept posting about it and talking about it. There's a couple very prime examples. I can't remember any of them off the top of my head.
There was one that was there was one, like, in 2015.
I had the video at one point. Let me see if I did watch it at one point. But no, either way, like, when it comes to school shootings, someone could say it's gonna happen, and yeah, they'll take precautions. But you can't take precautions all the way through, especially because schools get lazy sometimes. No, like, think of it like this. Even if they did know that this was gonna happen, they can't really do anything to stop it. There's not much you can do.
Unfortunately, they just armed the teachers of Ohio.
Yeah, because
like, they did that this year.
Exactly. Because you have to also think, my guy, not you in particular, but you have to think of it like this. Dumb people with guns causes horrible situations.
Oh, yeah.
And yeah, that's horrible. That's not a people's problem, though. That's not, like, how everyone needs to suffer for one mistake.
Every time when I go down to the range, I always get a safety briefing.
Seriously, like, even my dad, you know, he recently bought a new gun, for his concealed carry. It's a pretty nice gun, although it's a 9mm. That was my disappointment, was it was a 9mm. It wasn't a Glock, thank God. But he wants to get one. But, no, because my dad was just like, I want to get into concealed carry, and even, like, my stepdad, did concealed carry at one point when he was working in Colorado, because he was, transporting money from the teller, the bank tell, to the bank.
Yeah.
And, I don't know. He carried a 1911 because he would never have to use it. And I understood why, like,
ooh,
whoa.
Shit. I'm getting back.
It's at that window.
Yep.
But no, like, when he was telling me, my stepdad was telling me about it, he was just like, I'm not going to do that while being unarmed. Like, that's just stupid. Which I 100% agree, of course.
Yeah. Oh god.
And then at one point, when my dad was talking about getting into concealed carry and everything, I was sitting talking with him about it.
Shit.
And I was telling him, like, my stepdad did that because, you know, he was transporting money. And I'm like, it's not a bad idea to do concealed carry. And I wish I was kidding. My mom started concealed carrying because she got a motorcycle recently.
Oh, fuck off.
He got a motorcycle in somewhat recent times. And so did my mom. And, you know, obviously you don't want to get caught with your pants down.
Literally.
So it's these people are fucking cowards.
They are sweating.
They're not even like sweaty. No, it's not even like they're just sweaty. They're straight up fucking cowards. Like head glitching, really? Fucking why? Anyway, I don't know what it was though. My mom so she started concealed carrying, and she got a purse designed for concealed carrying.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, good on you, because you're really small. And you obviously could not defend yourself in a fist fight. And, you know, she agreed with me, because I'm usually pretty correct about these things. But I mean, it goes perfectly fashion-wise. You know what's funny?
Mm-hmm.
It's a true story. This is the same time I was, when I was last up there.
Can we go to the menu real quick? Sorry, I don't mean to interrupt. So
yeah,
you can go ahead. So you can go ahead and tell your story to my chat. I'm gonna go put these chocolate peanut butter balls away.
Okay.
Real quick.
But my siblings and my mom, both of them, as of recent, needed my help fashion-wise because I'm good at this stuff. That's their reasoning. And I thought that was funny. So, my mom and I, she sent me some dresses she was looking at, and I gave my opinion on them, and, you know, she was gonna go for a really weird shade of, I think it was a green almost, or something like that. And I was just like, no, do a blue, or a red. And she did. She chose a blue dress, I believe. It was a really nice dress. Because she used to go to these biannually right now, because they're not super annual. But every year, my stepdad's work, he works at Discount Tire, would have these like parties at like Denver or something like that. And the current one is taking place in Denver, and yeah, that's coming up pretty soon. It's coming up in this September. What does my mom do? What did your mom do? I don't get it. What do you mean? Like, what did my mom do? Like, what do you mean, what did she do? Like, when she was in the military, or are you talking about with the concealed carry? Or are you asking about, like, to the story? Because the story-wise, she wanted help getting a dress for the annual party. Same thing with my sister. She wanted help with fashion. So we did that. Sister was pretty popular, apparently, in that moment. Great for me. But no, my mom wanted to get a dress to go to a biannual party, because my stepdad's work does these parties every here and there. And like this year they're doing this September they're going up to Denver, so they're going to be coming up to Colorado. They're in South Dakota right now. I won't say where in South Dakota. Yeah, so my mom wanted help getting a dress, and she was like, "Hey, could you help me pick out a dress?" So she texted me. It was just like, "Could you if I gave you a pretty set budget and told you this is what I want?" Okay. Well, the story will still be here, so
I'm interested.
So my mom wanted a dress to go up to the party, and we found her a dress. She went and she sent me a picture of her in it. Gorgeous.
Gorgeous.
I could probably send you the picture. She looks really
I
nice.
don't. No need.
It's not a very showing jest, but
I know, but still no need.
it was like I think it was a navy blue. It came in. I need to look real quick. Hold on. Let me find the picture so I can describe it to you. She wanted a really nice dress, though, and I had to get 2-3 other opinions. So I did that. Nope, that was her wounds from that. The staph infection on her right leg because she got a sunburn. She also had a hematoma at one point. Oh, there it was. Okay, so let's see. It's like a navy blue with a floral pattern. Very nice. It's a very nice thing, because she was just like, oh, here, I want to do this. So we did that.
We have a head.
And it was beautiful. I mean, it looked really good. And bless my mother's heart, she works so hard now, but she gets paid really good. That was the nice part. She used to work at Cabela's. And the one up in South Dakota where she lives with my stepdad in their new house that they bought for an equivalent of $250,000 to $500,000 on Colorado market.
Mm-hmm.
They didn't purchase it for that much, by the way. I think they paid like $150 or something like that.
Huh.
Either way, but my mom started working at Texas Roadhouse as the baker. So she does all the breads, the butters, and all that. She does it in a 10-pound recipe, by the way.
Jesus Christ.
She sent me the butters, too. She sent me the butter recipes. I'm not going to say where she works exactly, as to not get her in trouble.
It's a Logan's Roadhouse. Or Texas Roadhouse.
Texas Roadhouse, yeah. It's just a Texas Roadhouse somewhere in South Dakota, and that's not very little. No, but she's loving her new job. She works there pretty much full time, if I remember correctly, and she's gotten like 4 raises in the span of about 2 months or something like that. And I thought that was funny. You there, Bear? Mute your mic. Oh, you got up. Okay. Bear! Bear, we're starting!
Sorry, my dad's down here.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
But yeah, no, she works with all the butters and breads and stuff, and she's gotten several, raises as of recent. Like, I kid you not, the last time her and I talked, she had a raise.
Huh. Nice.
So she's doing really good. She's really happy, and I'm happy for that because her old job, I wish I was kidding. Her boss got pissed because of something else and took it out on my mom. Of course, I about whooped his ass. I wish I was kidding. I was up there and I was like, do I need to have a little talk with him? Because, like, I wish I was kidding. True story. My mom scared one of my elementary school principals so bad he refused to talk to her.
Yikes.
So she came in. He was busy all of a sudden. All because, so, that principal had a thing against me, because this teacher, I wish that teacher the best, which should scare you more than anything, knowing me, Bear.
Mm-hmm.
I wish that teacher the best, because she fucking, I wish I was kidding. If I got into a fight with someone else, but I was not the beginning to it, I was punished, but the other kid got away with it scot-free.
Oh, I always hated those.
I know, and it was the worst. So at some point, I got in trouble so much, and my mom didn't believe me for a little bit until I kept telling her, this is the same fucking bitch. Like, that's how I described it to her, because my mom and I were very open together. I went, she is a straight bitch, and I hope she falls up the stairs. And that was when I was younger. Nowadays, it's just like, I wouldn't wish death upon my worst enemies, and here's why. Because it's even worse for you to live than it is... What the hell?
Somebody take their operator?
I guess so, but I'm gonna res him, because that person can't shoot me now. But yeah, that happened. And, I don't know. Like, this person just had it out for me, and I don't even know what I did
10 seconds left.
to deserve it. Like,
Oh, we
this
didn't
person just didn't want me.
We did not secure Bomb B, but how the fuck do you secure this space?
Be ready for
I don't know. I'm more worried about this objective. Also, get your lunch when you're done. But no, I don't know what it was. Just that entire elementary school had it out for me for some reason.
Hmm.
And at a certain point, my mom got fed up with it, and I can't blame her. and just went up there and dug into the principal.
Jake?
I know. I destroyed the armor already because I wasn't willing to let them take it.
So they have a fuse.
I heard that.
Sorry.
It's fine, Fink is low.
She's gone. Okay, regroup.
Ow.
Ow.
Excuse me. Oh, she is so low.
How low?
As in, you could probably fart on her and she'd die.
Well.
But yeah, no, that principal, after that day, literally never, if my siblings at that point got called to the office and she was called to them, they got in trouble fairly quickly. Like, the assistant principal had no issue dealing with me. She was really sweet. I missed that principal so much. Same thing as the guidance counselor that was there, Mrs. Bloom, bless her heart. She died, by the way. Miss Bloom.
Oh.
If I remember correctly, she was in an accident?
Ooh.
That actually made me cry. Like, I don't cry for a lot of people's deaths, as you might know already. But that one hit a nerve. That one struck a nerve with me. And, because I was really close to her. Like, she was pretty much a second mother. That's how much of a kind person she was. And I don't know. I just had no issues with her. Like, she and I got into a conversation about dinosaurs, all these other. That was the kind of person she was. Like, if I wanted to have a conversation with her, and I got into that moment where I needed to calm down, she would come in and pull me out of class and just be like, "All right, just take a breather, relax, we'll talk for a little bit."
So about those dinosaurs, huh?
Yeah, and that's pretty much what would happen. Is we'd be talking, and I was just like, I love dinosaurs at this time. I still do, but I haven't been so enthusiastic about them since their passing. And it's just been like I've fallen out with dinosaurs as of now. Like, I still absolutely love velociraptors. You cannot stop me from loving a little velociraptor or two.
Yeah.
But it's like, it's one of those things where I got attached to her, because she was someone I really liked. And it's worse, too, because I wasn't in Ellicott when she died. So it was just like, I go home to see my mom one day, and I go, have you heard about Mrs. Bloom? Is she okay? Is she doing good? And she showed me the post and everything. They made an entire news post about it, and I was in a bad state after that. My mom was even upset with me because she hates to see me upset just as much as I hate to see her upset. So it was like one of those things where my mom is feeling my sadness, so we're both sad. And it was just bad all around.
I have a funny feeling they're coming up those stairs.
It sounds like it, even.
I could be entirely wrong.
It's right here somewhere. They're probably looking through that one window. You know that window that overlooks that entrance? Oh, I see her. She's up there. She's up on, like, this wall area.
Oh, yeah. She's up on that gazebo stuff. That could be gazebo. The skyline.
Oh, dang, nice trade. But yeah, no, there was a lot of things that I liked about Ellicott, and at the same time, I didn't. I'm gonna go to the golf course. I don't know, like, I miss Ellicott because of its ambience that it has. But it's like, excuse me, I have hiccups. But it is, like, I moved back into Colorado, and it's just like, oh, I hate everything. Too loud, it's too hot, it's too cold. And then, like, in Ellicott, obviously it was still the same, but, like, it's a little different. Although I also do have some unpleasant memories over there.
Who doesn't?
Well, the only reason I say that is there was so I think I've told you this. I don't know if your channel has ever heard me say this. When I was sleeping one night when I was really young. Oh wait, no, this was this an Ellicott? Oh, it was an Ellicott. I saw what I believe to be some form of shadow person.
Oh yeah, they've heard this.
Have they?
Yep.
Have I told them about the lady with my little sister?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I wasn't sure.
Yes,
Anyway.
I have a recorded record of that.
Yeah. Funny enough, my sister still sees some creatures in their house, in the rooms. She sees 3 or 4 now
Drone has located a bomb.
in a room every night.
So there's
Or
a
good majority.
lot of people there.
That's what I said. I was just like, I can sage the house before I leave. And we never got around to it, but I left my sage there anyway.
10
Oops.
seconds before insertion.
It's fine, they can use it. My mom knows how to do it.
5 seconds.
But yeah, no, there's a lot of. I have plenty of those kind of stories. You know this.
Mm-hmm.
Hell, my mom even agrees Ouija boards are really awful.
Yeah.
Like, if you want a safer option, do a tarot card.
Mm-hmm.
Do you have breaching charges?
Nope. I only got flashbangs and claymores.
Okay, well, I got claymores, and I had a hard breach, but I'm using the claymores because those are more applicable. Not going with the fuse.
Well, I got one.
Bear, down the stairs, let's go!
See you on the other side.
Ah! Oh my god.
Ah! Get out of the way! Placed a claymore there, by the way, so be careful.
Knock, knock.
Here, let me throw a flash in there.
Go ahead, do it.
Ah! Yep.
Here, let
That
me-
was fucking terrible.
Go,
Flashing.
Flash! Ah!
Good. Not good.
Reloading ammo. Claymore up.
Huh? The fuck just
Here.
happened?
I don't know.
My controller just decided to disconnect. Someone's dead.
Need to reload.
And I'm out of shields, so this is gonna go swimmingly. They're in this hallway over there. Or at least they were.
Pressing.
The diffuser is now
God dang it.
secured.
Oh, okay, I see where they're at. So they're on the far- don't peek, but they're on the far side there. They have a-
Ow.
crawl to safety, crawl to safety. Go that way.
15 seconds remaining.
It's okay. I have your back.
10 seconds.
Why does Sen sound like a girl?
Oh, no idea.
5 seconds left. We have been
You're kidding me.
Well,
I hit her too.
We would have lost because we didn't plant the diffuser.
I know. Not the Blackbeard. Looked like Blackbeard. Who's that one guy that got downed by a frost mat? I feel bad for people who downed to frost mats because they're usually so obvious.
They supposedly they're really obvious, but I stepped in one. Remember?
No, you didn't. You got shot. You almost stepped in one.
No, I did get stepped. I stepped in one.
No, you didn't.
Yes, I did.
Where?
A few weeks ago.
Oh, well, that happens though, because weren't you by yourself on that mission? On that one?
I was with you and Jack when that happened.
Oh yeah. Well, you were stressing though. Was the point? Under stress, it's reasonable, but in this case, this guy was like walking down the stairs, and it's right in front of the stairs. Like, how do you miss that?
By the way,
That's a pretty obvious placement.
Do you see my black ice?
Do you have a black ice now?
I've had a black ice.
When did this happen?
Season 1, I think.
I thought you didn't have a black ice.
That's what I thought too.
Who was it for?
Thatcher.
What did you do? Oh, sweet. Is it for the rifle?
Yeah.
Okay. I was gonna be pissed if you got it for the Mossberg, because that's the one I want.
Suck it,
hang on,
bitch.
You know what? We're both gonna have black ices here. Let's see. Should I do a primary or a secondary? Quickly.
Primary.
Okay, so I'm gonna be 0 with an MP7.
10 seconds to go.
It's either that or glass, and I don't think I want to use glass for this.
Insertion.
Actually, no, I should have used glass. No! Ah! I could have changed the glass! I forgot he has this SMG secondary now. Oh, I'm upset.
Way to go.
He has the bearing 9, and he's actually really good with the bearing 9.
Really?
Yeah. Dude, it's kind of broken. What form of ordnance do you have for breaching?
Oh, I got breaching charges now. And I'm busting out windows because I forgot that I have breaching charges. Well,
I found one.
that didn't do shit.
You must recover the diffuser.
I really hate these operators so much.
They're all in there. Ow! Shit! Shh!
Dokkaebi!
Literally.
Guy's crouch spamming too, what a coward.
I'm Flash. I'm gonna
Get your
die.
teammate! Get your teammate, Thermite! Oh my god, our teammates are stupid.
Thanks, Thermite. You're the best hero I've ever had. I'm literally blacking out as we speak. And I'm in a pretty good spot too. So
What is this person doing? He keeps aiming upwards.
I wouldn't know.
Like,
I'm still dying.
At least 3 feet above someone's head. Like, is this guy oh, he has drift. He had drift.
No way.
He had really bad drift, because it keeps going up when he's not trying to force it down, it looks like.
Jesus Christ.
Because, I mean, he'll flick up, like, all the way looking up, like, almost 3 feet above a person's head. I'm disappointed. Like, there were so many teammates right next to you. They should have gotten you.
Literally.
Like, there are 2 of them there. If someone's gonna kill you, guess what? Someone else is right behind you. Another reason I hate public matches, but I suck them up because renown.
Literally renown boosts.
I just got another alpha pack. Thanks, Battle Pass.
Oh my god. You know what? I feel like playing some Call of Duty, but not streaming
You've
it.
been addicted to Call of Duty lately.
Hey man. I love it.
So do I. But like, you're gonna get burnt out at the amount you've been playing. Like...
Shut the fuck up.
But you know I'm right.
You have no opinion here.
Actually, I've burnt out on too many games.
Literally, so have I.
Airborne Division, British Army, Lewis's Legacy from the Universal Charm. What the fuck, Alpha Pack?
What?
I got an Alpha Pack, and it was the Airborne Division Charm. Like, what the fuck?
What is you?
Who is you, man?
What the fuck are you, dumbass?
So did you go to Call of Duty, or are we gonna do a couple more matches? We should do a 1v1.
No, I'd get wrecked. Oh, we could go back to GTA.
We should.
Alright,
Do it.
to GTA.
I want to play